Aloha. My name is Breath, Arian, and today I wanted to open up to all of you and be as vulnerable as I can and share something that's extremely personal for me with all of you. And this is going to be really hard. If I start to belch throughout this sharing, don't worry, because of my new bubblegum diet and because of the gasket that has formed on my anal cavity, I'm already starting to get this gas. I have a lot of trauma that's stored in my bowels, and when I share this story with you, my bowels are going to have a lot of movement occurring. A lot of gas is going to want to pass through me, and because my anal cavity is completely sealed, the only way out for that gas is to come out of my mouth. So I might belch a lot through this story, and that's just again me being 100% vulnerable with you all. So I was born with a birth deformity, a genital birth deformity. I was born with something called a mega chode. Now, if you don't know what a chode is basically a uniquely proportioned scrotum. So it's extremely fat and extremely short. My chode, however, is what you call a mega chode. So I don't actually have a shaft. I only have the head, the knob, the tip, and the tip is also abnormally large, and almost resembles that of a cricket ball. It's the same red colour. It's round. The only difference between my genitalia and a cricket ball is that for one, there's a pair of testicles that hang below it, and there's also tremendously big varicose veins that bulge out of it. It's quite repulsive to look at, and I've actually lost friends from it in the past. I'm getting emotional just talking about it. The burps are coming. So my first best friend in elementary school, we were the greatest friends. We did everything together. One day I decided to show him my scrotum, and I lost him as a friend. When he saw the scrotum, a look of just sheer terror came over his face. He was horrified by the thing. I also went through puberty at a very young age. I started growing pubic hairs when I was 5 years old, so by the time I showed him my scrotum when I was 12 years old, I'd developed a very thick mat of pubic hairs. So when I revealed my scrotum to him, and we were in the public urinal when I showed this to him, it was basically an intense, thick mat of pubic hairs with my cricket ball mega chode protruding out of that black entanglement. And he took one look at that, and I've never seen such grief come over somebody's face. I mean, he was literally just struck with grief. And he later told me that scarred him for life, and I still feel guilty about it. It's hard for me to tell you this without, for one, burping and also crying. He was, never the same again. It terrified him, and I feel bad to this day about it. I've never been able to hold a relationship because of it, because when I become sexually aroused, it enlarges and looks even more hideous. The veins begin to protrude even more. and it just looks disgusting. You know, the females don't want anything to do with it. And that may be why, because I've got such a deep psychological trauma because of this, that may be why I took the path of strictly no fapulation, because of my self-repulsion to my own scrotum. And that may also be why I've decided that next week I'm going to practice what I preach. And if you're familiar with my Etsy store, I actually sell DIY, do-it-yourself scrotum removal kits. So I am going to start practicing what I preach, and next week I'm going to remove my scrotum, and I'll be left with nothing but a pair of testicles and a small hole where I'll urinate from. Thank you for hearing my story. Aloha, and keep breathing.
Oi! Pig dick! Is that you? Sitting over there, all alone and confused and sad with your little chody woad? Perhaps you got excited when you grew your first pubic hair, but then you started urinating out of it and realised that that was really just a small little noodle dick, the size of one strain of pubic hair. Well, fear no more. Come and join us this year at the 2022 annual Scrotum Removal Barbecue. It's going to be a scorcher, and tickets are going to go out the door faster than you can say chode. So, get yourself down to 1-800-PIGDICK.com. That's 1-800-PIGDICK.com and secure yourself a ticket. See you at the barbecue. All right.
NPR Radio. If you or any of your friends wish to be empowered by scrotum removal, well, check out Breatharian and his annual barbecue, the 2022 Scrotum Removal Barbecue. This year is sure to be a good old time. You can learn more at Breatharian's Telegram, Breatharian's Instagram, and if you want to support the man and give charity to a great cause such as scrotum removal, send a charge through currency at the PayPal link in the video description. Shalom, namaste, and aloha from all of us at NPR. And remember to remove your scrotum, you fucking piece of shit junkie. Fuck!